All right, y'all. So I'm gathering information just like y'all are about this Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier situation, along with Damon Jones. But we're gonna watch this video and then give our full analysis on the entire thing. Hit the like button and subscribe. Welcome to the BLS Live channel.
I was recording. Refs got me. But in the process of making that video, I see this news story crop up. Terry Rozier arrested by the FBI for illegal gambling. Look at this. Look at this, everyone, please. He's shameless with it. Watch this. Look!
That's bad.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
I turned it over. Oh, yeah, let me make sure it go in. Type shit. Here come another turnover. You got it? Cool. Don't even think about making that shit. Pass it to me. There we go. Good miss. All right, how am I miss this time? Here we go. Oh, I gotta be careful. Almost made it. Purposeful bricklaying. Deliberate.
That's the one. That's the one. That is the one, bro. I'm like, no way you play basketball like that, bro. Nobody makes that type of mistake, bro.
Intentional incompetence. But before I could even finish the video that I was making about Wembanyama, I see this.
And Billups, ABC News is reporting, is tied to an illegal poker operation tied to the Mafia.
What?
This alleged illegal gambling.
Who is the Mafia? Who is the Mafia? Where are their faces? Why are we only seeing Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups, and Terry Rozier? Where is the Mafia's faces? Let me turn this off because this is a channel that has 100K. Where is the Mafia's faces? We only gonna see these guys? Like, come on, bro.
Operation hustled unwitting victims out of tens of millions of dollars and created a financial pipeline for La Cosa Nostra to help fund and facilitate their organized criminal activity.
What?
Didn't we see this movie already with Gil? What is up with NBA affiliates fraternizing with the Mafia? And not just normal Mafia, La Cosa Nostra. That's like advanced Mafia. That's Mafia spelled in cursive. That's
great game, by the way. Great game, by the way. Great game.
It's outrageous, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
This alleged scheme wreaked havoc across the nation, exploiting the notoriety of some and the wallets of many to fund the Italian crime families.
It was found that they referred to these victims as fish, common flounder, who were then lured to participate in poker games with the opportunity to play with former professional athletes. What the participants didn't know was that everything was rigged. Chauncey and them were using x-ray tables that could read cards upside down, contact lenses, glasses that could read pre-marked cards, and secret cameras and card trays.
What's with the specs, Bender?
It was going
My lucky
stupid.
shades. Nothing. Crap. Garbage.
I do the best I can and let the chips fall where they may. You know that about me by now, quick.
Toss them overboard.
Look at what Kevin Love posted. I can't believe.
Yeah, I seen Damian Lillard got really mad about that. And they had a conversation. But at the end of the day, man, listen. It's jokes.
What the hell is happening in this league? Deception and outrage, disgrace.
Dame always mad about something, though.
Adam Silver says, if you
Take a
don't
joke,
want
bro.
anything to do with sports betting, if you have a youngster in your home or you don't want them to see those fields, it could be password protected. All those fields are going, you're trash! You are garbage! You are as compost as the so-called investigations you conduct.
But here's my thing. Terry Rozier continued to play. So Adam Silver is going to have to answer that call when those questions get asked about why Terry Rozier was continuing to play, because I don't think this was the first time that Terry Rozier was, a few months ago and cleared him. So the league conducted its own investigation a few months ago and cleared him. So they're going to have to answer why he was able to continue to play.
Validity and integrity the NBA had remaining when they announced to the public they were conducting an investigation is gone. We are in the process of reviewing. You trying to spell check it or proofread it? Get lost. You already failed at doing your job. I hope you people choke on a poker chip. Damon Jones was also arrested, and LeBron was reportedly the player Damon Jones used inside info about.
Oh,
there
man.
are also 4 NBA teams currently being investigated by the FBI, being the Hornets, Lakers, Raptors, and Blazers. And the NBA had zero knowledge about this going down. Now, from what I can see thus far, which I'm glad I didn't make this video sooner because the amount of news, my God. The video is better now because I waited. LeBron isn't implicated in it by knowingly doing anything yet, and there's no information available to him knowing.
Now LeBron's not getting arrested. I can promise you that.
If there is, best believe I will be there. But I don't entertain conspiracy theories. I need full, solid proof. But considering just how much of this has been going on and how many incidents we've had in the past few years and that we've bear witness to, you can practically look at every single coach, player, executive, GM with a raised eyebrow. We get but a slice of this information, and that's when things go down. Imagine how much is actually going on that we will never know about unless another investigation takes place or the entire floor bottoms out. In the aftermath of these players and coaches
Why am I seeing Detroit and
being
Chicago?
arrested, their replacements have fulfilled the void, one of which being
Tiago's.
Oh my. Tiago Splitter is going to be the interim head coach is insane.
Splitter.
who will now be filling in for Chauncey as head coach of the Blazers while Chauncey is indisposed. Tweets like these are now making the rounds where
Chauncey Billups called a timeout to take his 2 best players out of the game with 3 minutes left in a 5-point game and never. Wow.
people were pointing out some of these coaching decisions Chauncey did just didn't make sense. At least now we know he's not a garbage coach, just a garbage human being. It hurts me so very much to say that. With how beloved Chauncey Billups is to us here in the city of Detroit, and you go out like Kwame Kilpatrick, look up who this is and look up what he did. Similar things. Very similar things. If this was just mere illegal betting, I'd be very disappointed. But rubbing shoulders with the Mafia and involving yourself in
who was the? Oh, then they already said who it was.
The support and funding of organized crime, you have blood on your hands. And going back to Terry Rozier, he allegedly had over $200,000 delivered to his home after bettors cashed in on his under.
But my thing is, you make millions already. You make millions. Why you need an extra 200,000?
Terry Rozier, you have
4-year, $96 million contract. Well, you probably gonna take home at least $60 million of that. Why you need 200,000?
made over $133 million in career earnings, and you signed a $96 million deal in 2022, and you're gambling? Chauncey Billups, you've made over $106 million in your career. I mean, the fact that Terry Rozier has made more money than Chauncey Billups, that's probably the biggest crime here, if we're being honest. But in all seriousness, was that simply not enough? Over $200 million between the both of you, and it's not enough. Who accumulates that amount of generational wealth and gets involved with a mafia? People.
That's my question. Is that a thrill thing? Like, what is going on? You made that much money and you worried about gambling?
Are greedy beyond measure.
He had to get in some type of tie-up or something that he owes the mafia. This is me conspiracy theory. This is not no accusation. He had to got caught up into something to where, like, I don't know. And even if he did owe the mafia money, he could have just paid him off his contract. Like, yo, here, y'all, listen, boom. But to get into a gambling operation, it can't be that big of an addiction.
And don't know when enough is enough. People would ask me, well, what is it that you have against gambling? Is it religious? It's just me personally, I don't like it.
I give it like a little $20 here and there. $20. But like to be gambling hundreds of dollars? Hell, it's hard for me to gamble the $20 most of the time, man.
It's not necessarily having anything to do with religion, but I also see the practice as nefarious because you are essentially peddling addiction to people. And ESPN had the gall and temerity to talk about how bad of a situation this is when it comes to gambling with an ESPN sports bet logo at the bottom. Oh, look, they got rid of it. Somebody in the back, Jim, you should probably get rid of that. He's, yeah, right. Oh, that was a close one. We almost misread the room, Dan. How sad and pathetic these people are. This is why I said here that I could literally, emphatically.
Well, I am sponsored by Prize Picks, so that would be hypocritical of me to say, but you got to do it responsibly. Everything is in moderation. Every single last thing that you do should be in moderation. Drinking alcohol, if you drink alcohol, moderation. You should be doing that every day. You could once a month, you indulge, you enjoy yourself. Twice a month max. Like gambling, $10, 20, nothing crazy. You gotta be able to do everything responsibly. That's key to control yourself. And if you know you could potentially have an addiction towards anything, you don't put yourself in those situations.
Forgive the NBA for all the malarkey it perpetuates on a season-by-season basis if they just didn't get in bed with gambling companies. That is the single worst thing in my opinion.
It is bad for
that's
you.
befell this league. And I think it will be the undoing of it eventually. And you know what it's going to take? A wacko hurting an NBA player over a stupid-ass parlay. God forbid it happens. But when it happens, we will then have conversations we should have been having prior to these decisions being made to ingratiate it in the league in the first place. You can't make something okay for the fans you don't care about that you price out of arenas and then tell the players, don't do this because it'll ruin the integrity of the game. But if your friends and family want to do it, oh yeah, sure. As if that has no bearing on them, as if they aren't going to have a wandering eye, as if they aren't themselves going to participate in it. And when you do decide to ban and punish people, you only do it to make an example out of them. Jonte Porter was easy. Let this be LeBron or Steph Curry or Kevin Durant or any noteworthy star. You won't keep the same energy. You'll give them a slap on the wrist. At most, I'd expect.
Probably. If LeBron's involved at all, slap on the wrist probably.
A seasonal ban. But you're not going to ban them for life. Jonte Porter shouldn't have even got banned for life for something that you encourage and advertise on a day-to-day basis. You made this problem because you're greedy beyond measure, and now you got to live with it.
Oh, man, he going off at the end.
Get worse.
I just want to see everything unfold before I give like a full analysis. I want to see if guys get indicted, guys get put in jail, things in nature. Then we can have like a full thing. But right now, I just question why are we gambling and we already making millions already? Most people gamble to get rich. You're already rich. You're already wealthy. You already have generational wealth. Why are we gambling? But to each, I mean, not to each his own, but neither here or there. We'll see you guys in the next video.